Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning back into another episode of The Real Convo. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like the video while you're at it. Leave your comments down below about tonight's show. So yes, you did hear you did see the title correctly. I'm gonna come tonight and update you guys on a story that I covered. I think it was maybe 2 months ago. There was a guy on the New York subway, and he was, like panhandling and asking for monetary funds and asking for food, saying that he was hungry and he was being rather erratic. Well, the bottom common denominator is there was a military vet on the subway train that was offended by the behavior of the African American man, and he decided with his combat training, because let's just face it, if you are in the military, you are combative trained. You know how to fight to defend, and you know how to fight to unalive someone. So to me, in my opinion, if it were just so much about this good Samaritan with his supremacy wanting to be a good Samaritan and kind of calm the man down and assure that everyone else on the train would have been safe, because it later on came out that the victim in the situation had mental illness. Well, the good Samaritan, and let's pull up his name. I'm gonna go ahead and get the article. Well, let me get finished giving you guys the backstory, because as I stated, I had already covered this story, and I seen the other day that there was an update on the story, and I never got on here and gave you guys the update. So I always make sure that we're keeping up to date with the show, with the commentary. So he ended up unaliving the guy. He ended up, it was like some George Floyd stuff. It really was. To me, it made me think about George Floyd, because he was he had the men in a oak hole. Yes, you heard me. A oak hole. Yes, that type of hold. Where you can cause suffocation if anybody's confused. And that's exactly what he caused. And he meant it to. Retired veteran. And the man was free to go home and answer a couple of questions once the cops got there. No charges had been brought against him. But regarding tonight's commentary, that's why I'm here with an update on the case. It looks like Daniel Penny, the 24-year-old former Marine who went viral for his subway chokehold that unalived 30-year-old Jordan Neely. Okay, so the African American man in the situation was 30-year-old Jordan Neely, is expected to be charged with manslaughter. It is reported several. I don't like when they don't put the words together right, because it makes me look illiterate. So let's slow down. It is reported several news outlets that on Friday. See, that didn't even sound right. Sounds like they were trying to say it was reported that several news outlets on Friday, May 12th, Penny will surrender to face his criminal charges in the unaliving of Jordan Neely, a known street performer who happened to be homeless in New York City. As we previously reported 10 days ago, Neely unalived on an F train at the Broadway Lafayette station in Manhattan after being placed into a code by another rider, who happened to be Penny. Following the May 1st incident, which was filmed, Penny was questioned by officials with the New York Police Department, but was later released from custody. The following day, the medical examiner's office ruled that Neely's unaliving was a homicide. Hold on, let's run that back. The following day, the medical examiner's office ruled that Neely's unaliving was a homicide. So this military vet trained man, trained to take lives, trained to deal with people in certain sectors in a certain type of way, he could either deal with you to hurt you, or he could deal with you to unalive you, which we've seen him exemplify with this young man here, this African American man whose life he chose to take because he was an extreme narcissist. Okay, yeah, he decided to take Mr. Jordan Neely's life. And this article goes on to say that, hold on, let's get there. Let's get back to the point. The following day, the medical examiner's office ruled that Neely's unaliving was a homicide, which then sparked a huge debate online about whether or not Penny's actions were a justified defense or vigilantism. In addition to the debates online, several protests have since taken place on the streets of Manhattan, calling for his justice and an arrest of Penny. Since the Manhattan District Attorney's Office has now revealed that they will be charging Penny with second-degree manslaughter on Friday, May 12th, Penny is expected to surrender in the morning at a lower Manhattan precinct, and he will then be arraigned on the affirmative aforementioned charge. Okay, if they say that's how that's supposed to be spelled, but yeah. Okay, so it looks like Mr. What is your name? Mr. Daniel Penny, our good God-fearing military vet, that's trained to do so much. He's actually going to have to face charges for what he did. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm just trying to see if the article is giving any more information. Now, this was published on May 11th. So let's fast forward with this case and get over to some more recent facts about the case. Also, let me go ahead and put up my copyright disclaimer. I do want to make sure that you guys are always aware that the commentary given to you guys are strictly my opinions. They are not facts. And I am bringing this show to you guys for entertainment and education purposes. So, yeah, let's not ever get confused because, girl, they be... Okay, now, why did I put that there? Yeah, see, don't put that right there. No. I'm good. Okay, show. Hi. Let's delete you. Because you don't even go here. Right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, down here. Just one moment, guys. I want to go ahead and put up the copyright disclaimer. Add banner. And let's go ahead and show you guys this before we get any further into our commentary. That's not how I want that to show up. Okay, so let's do this. Everything is all over the place tonight, guys. Be patient with me. Again, I apologize. I was late. Honey, I have to tend to my kids. She's a mother. She has 2 little small babies. Okay? She's a mother. Okay? That's the way that it goes over here on The Real Convo. But yeah, let me get over here to more facts about the case as it relates to something that's a little bit more recent. Okay, so grand jury indicts Daniel Penny in the unaliving of Jordan Neely. According to ABC News, a grand jury has indicted former U.S. Marine Daniel Penny for the unaliving of Jordan Neely. If you recall, Daniel held Jordan in a hold aboard a subway train, which resulted in his unaliving. Jordan's unaliving was ruled as a homicide. Per sources, Daniel's exact charges will not be unsealed until he appears in court later. Daniel was initially arrested on second-degree manslaughter charges. So it looks like Mr. Neely will be brought to justice, and he will not get away with unaliving an African-American man while pretending that he was actually being a good Samaritan. And we just read the article. Both articles came from Hollywood Unlocked, and then the last article that I read, it came from the Shade Room. So if you want to go check that out for yourself, feel free to go over to their Instagram and give that a peep. But yeah, I don't feel sorry for him, and I'm going to be watching this case because I want to see how much time he gets. I want him to be held accountable. It was a flashback to George Floyd. He had this man pinned down in a whole chokehold because he was aggravated that this man was panhandling citizens who were just sitting in their spaces, not saying anything. So if they were not saying anything, why did you feel a need to say something, sir? Had nothing to do with you. But see, there it goes again. The white supremacy and the white privilege just seeping through the pores of, our fellow non-black human beings here on planet Earth that we have to live and breathe the same air with. We have to continue to worry about these freak accidents happening, such as the Montgomery, Alabama brawl. I covered that yesterday. If you want to get that commentary on that part of the conversation, go ahead and check out my video that I posted on yesterday. But yeah, I care nothing about his privileges. And if you ask me, but you see that those were the same charges that the officers received in the George Floyd case, manslaughter. I have to read some more about the law because I'm not understanding how if you have your hand, how is that manslaughter? To me, that's actually more painful than being popped with a firearm. At least being popped with a firearm that results to unaliving, it's quick and fast. Somebody sitting up there slowly oaking the life out of you, that's misery. That's misery and malice. That's a whole other level of like, that other behavior. You feel a need to just get up on the subway because this man, and then in the military, I know you know what mental illness looks like, sir. If you were going to play Good Samaritan, I know that you should have enough training to know that you don't deal with mental patients with aggression. No, not at all. So what type of military vet were you? Oh, you were amongst the elite, were you? Oh, well, you're not, on your military base. You were in America, the free world, where there are rules and regulations, and your military officer, he can't protect you here outside of his base. So that's great news. I love it, guys, that he's going to go ahead and have to be booked in and charged and go through a whole bail and bond process and go back and forward to court and pay for an attorney, wake up out his bed and worry, well, God darn it, am I on time for this court appearance? And of course, he had his Trump supporters helping him. I can't find the article right now, and I didn't show you guys the article because there was inappropriate images of what actually happened, and YouTube does not accept that type of material on their platform, so I couldn't show it to you guys. But yeah, real sick. I think he's deserving. You did the crime, so yeah, let's go ahead and clink and put that bail there and that indictment. Let's go ahead and get this before a grand jury of not your peers. How about a grand jury of the peers of the man who was unalived? And let's make sure New York penal system, criminal system, we need a background check on his mental evaluations when he was in the military as a Marine who's supposed to be taught discipline and how not to disrespect the flag with their own narcissism. Yeah, girl, that's what it is. That's what he had. That's what him had decided to do. Well, he did. So since he had decided to do that, yeah, I felt that was appropriate. I felt that he deserved to be clinked up and booked in and have to pay an attorney and a bail bond company and be irritated for at least the next year or two of his life. And when I tell you I'm going to be watching this case because I don't want to hear no mess about no probation and he didn't have a violent past. I don't care what this is his first time. We know people who have done less and gotten way more time of a... Because y'all know y'all love to say, oh, they always want to play the race card. Well, it's the truth. It happens to be what you call the truth and not a fact. That it is statistically shown that African-American people as a whole are convicted at twice the rate as non-Black citizens for the exact same types of crimes. So please don't come on here and tell me that I'm playing some type of race card when the things that are coming out of my mouth can actually be proven statistically. You guys have phones. We all have access to internet. You can just get on there and ask Google, because people like to use Google for their, just pleasure, but they don't ever want to use it to educate themselves. So yeah, don't come on here telling me that, oh, well, don't use the race card. Well, we have to. Here we have a non-Black citizen who's a professional who has served the country, and he's been trained to deal with all types of people, and he's also been trained to be Well, if I want to harm this person, I can do it like this, like this. I can spare their lives. I can take their lives. So he has military training. So why would he then use his military training to not diffuse a situation, but just, oh, I have my white privileges, my complexion protection, and it allows me to make the decision of whether or not this man should be alive or not. And I feel that he should not be alive. Take his life. The courts are full of my people. I'm going to get away with this. Yeah, let me go over here and speak with the officers and just answer a couple of questions. And I'm going to go home and have me a beer. And that's exactly what it did until he figured out that, honey, the autopsy came back. Homicide. At your hands. Take your last belch as a free man. Yeah, so I gives no fucks about that, okay? I'm calling bullshit. Thank you. Next topic. Okay. So let's open up this article. And I am going to share the screen on this one because there is no vulgar, there aren't any vulgar images or anything of that nature. So it's safe for me to share this. Y'all, and the news stations are like competing hard with the content creators. And I'm a small content creator for now. And I don't want no problem. So I'm trying to make sure I abide by all the rules. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are we on the same page? We get each other, y'all in this with me? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to see real ones. And I want to express my gratitude. I want to thank you guys for being patient and still choosing to tune in. I know I've been having a time issue sort of thing, but it's going to get better. She's a mom. She's a mom. She's a mom. Baby, she has 2 little bitty itty ones. She's a mom, okay? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do a quick stop share. Let me make sure I have the article up because I'm going to pull up the last article. The next conversation we're going to have, real ones, is about, you remember the case that I covered in Fulton County Jail where the young man was in jail for a misdemeanor. His family had no idea. And some type of way he was eaten alive by bedbugs. So if you are a day one real one, you remember that, but I'm going to go back and give you guys a little backstory so my new real ones can be caught up with the commentary. So let me find the original article, go through it really, really fast, and then I'm going to give you guys the update, okay? So just a moment, please. Let me make sure oh my God. And when y'all, I'm gonna click through it really, really fast, okay? I'm going to click so fast. Go to Hollywood Unlock and pull it up yourself if you must see the images. It's bad, y'all. Hold on, baby. When you find out what they settled for, that was a nice amount. They should have gave more, but that was, yeah, pay that out. Hold on, let me get the screen up for you guys. Okay, let's share a screen. Let's go here. Let's share this. Okay, so you guys can now see the screen. Okay, so do you guys remember this case right here about Colin Kaepernick paying for an autopsy of a man who was allegedly eaten alive by bedbugs in jail? Okay, so just a little backstory. Former NFL quarterback and civil rights activist Colin Kaepernick is making headlines as he pays for an autopsy of a man who was allegedly eaten alive by bedbugs in an Atlanta jail. According to TMZ, Kaepernick learned about a 35-year-old man named Lashawn Thompson who was initially arrested in 2022 for a misdemeanor simple battery charge. Wow. And found unalive under mysterious circumstances in his Fulton County Jail cell back in September of 2022. Upon hearing about Thompson's mysterious unaliving, Kaepernick reached out to the family's attorney, Ben Crump, in order to help pay for an independent autopsy, which usually costs about $20,000 to $50,000, especially after the official autopsy conducted by local law enforcement resulted in an undetermined cause of unaliving. Meanwhile, Thompson's family believes that the filthy conditions that Thompson was exposed to at the jail contributed to his mysterious unaliving. and they appear to be right. According to an independent coroner, there were bugs and bug bites found all over Thompson's body, and in the cell itself, there was a severe infestation of unspecified bugs. Since the outrage over Thompson's unaliving and cell conditions, it is reported that 3 high-ranking jail officials of Fulton counties have stepped down. So real quick, y'all, I'm going to show y'all a little bit, okay? Y'all ready? Okay, hold your breath, hold your breath. Bam, this how this man was living. Bam, this how this man body look. Okay, let's click off of that. Let's get out of there. Let's do a quick, let's get over here. Let's do a quick stop screen. Okay, so you guys saw that, right? I had to stop the screen real fast because, yeah, that's how they had our brother living, guys. That's how they felt the need for him to live and the conditions for him to live in. This is what they said. Oh, you're just the audacity of not even this. Like, and I said this on the show when I covered it initially. How in the hell did his family not know that he was in jail? Y'all wasn't letting these young men use the phone. That's so honorary. That's very like taking advantage and abusing your authority as a officer of a jail. Like, for this man's family to not even know that he was there. So, okay, that was, what was this? This article was printed back in on April 23rd last year. Okay, I need to call my hairstylist because I need to go to the shop tomorrow. Okay, one moment, guys. Let me get you guys the update of what's going on with that case. And I'm sorry that I'm giving you guys the update so late, but it's going to get better. Again, if you have not subscribed to my channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing. Like the video while you're at it as well. That really does help me with my algorithm. So if you really want to see the real ones skyrocket through the roof, please go ahead and like the video, baby. Likes the video. Like the video while you're here. Okay, let me share the screen. Let's get back over here. Okay, let's do a quick share. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys can see the screen, right? Okay, so according to the Shade Room updates, family of men eaten alive by insects and bed bugs in Fulton County Jail reaches a $4 million settlement. This is where I'm getting that information from right here. Like, spread your phone out, turn your phone horizontal so you can see it nice, big, and clear, baby. So you can, you can read it for yourself and understand the words that just came out of tiptoeing out of thy mouths. The jail system, they get paid millions of dollars to babysit grown people for crimes that they commit in their little Masonic lodges, and no one knows anything about it. And they never see a judge a day in their life because they are the judges. But that's another conversation for another day. However, Fulton County says that they're going to pay this man $4 million for their negligence. For their I don't give a F about you being in this cell. Shut up and go away. Let's read the article, shall we? The family of late Lashawn Thompson has reportedly reached a $4 million settlement with Georgia's Fulton County commissioners. As the Shade Room previously reported, the legal matter unfolded after Thompson passed away due to extreme neglect during his 93-day incarceration of Fulton County Jail. So it took y'all all of 90 days to unalive this African-American young man. So this man was in y'all custody for only 93 days. In some type of way, within a 93-day time frame, this man was found unalived in his cell. 93 days, boy, they kill him every day. They starting to unalive him faster. It's not taking very much longer these days. They going fast with it. 93 days? Well, wow. Additionally, his family revealed that Thompson was eaten alive by insects and bed bugs, according to CNN. The settlement was reached on Wednesday with a 6-0 unanimous vote. Preston Thompson, the chief of staff for Fulton County Commissioner Dana Barrett, has since explained additional details regarding the settlement will not be released. I know they won't. For what reason would they be released? We just need to know that y'all had to pay up for this man's life. and his life was worth way more than $4 million. But I get it. African American family don't want to play with these people. Let me go ahead and get what I can get for my son's unaliving and move on because we're graceful like that. Yeah, y'all have the nerve to have an African American man unalived on y'all's watch. And when the moment that you have to pay out and take responsibility for negligence, y'all don't want, we don't want to speak about the details, but y'all can let them know that we did settle the case. But we don't want to speak about the details. No, let's not speak about the details. Why? This man family got to speak about the details of his unaliving for the rest of their life. At every family function. They got to relive that moment over and over for years until their expiration date reaches us. They don't get to opt out. They don't get to not have family members still alive that's venting and want to hear what happened. And, because that's how it goes. Myself, I understand. I've been through so much trauma. So I would be someone who can relate and really tell you that I'm not talking out the side of my damn neck. Okay? These people don't give 3 fucks when they do negligent things like this right here. It looked like they weren't even going in a cell, cleaning it. Just like, did y'all see the grut in the dirt in that cell? Like, what in the Section 8 low income public housing is going on? What in the projects? Y'all don't eat sugar on y'all rice in the morning. Y'all eat salt and pepper and butter. We used to have sugar on our rice in the morning with some butter. We had like some dysfunction, but that right there, that's like another level of dysfunction, girl. And I come from a dysfunctional background, baby. See, a lot of stories I don't cover them because, girl, when you dysfunction yourself and you can relate to the story, who are you to get on your broadcast and speak? But that right there, see, I can't relate to this. And I saw another story about, hold on, let me find it. Hold on, because Georgia is something is going on in Fulton County. Hold on. Be a little patient with me. I'm finna find this other story about this young lady who was unalived, and I believe it was also Fulton County as well, a young African American young lady who was unalived in the custody of a Fulton County jail. And if it wasn't Fulton County, it was in Georgia for sure. So for the fact that like this is the second unaliving of an inmate in Georgia's penal system within a 6-month time frame, makes me think like, what the heck is going on down there? What y'all doing over there? Y'all got some warlocks and witches working over there. What are we doing over there in the Georgia jails? What's going on, guys? Do we need to do some mental evaluations on the staff? Some more thorough background checks? Do we need to go back to birth? Does the background check need to go back to birth? Because I don't understand how you guys are missing this. Like, baby, it was, I'm about to find it because, like I said, baby, the name of the channel is The Real Convo. So we are actually going to have a real conversation about this because I'm not going to talk out the side of my head. Hold on, let me find it. This little baby in here. Yes, because I'm like, I need to cover that story because it was so similar to the other story that we are recapping and updating ourselves on right now. Just a moment, guys. Let me find it. And I should have sent it to myself knowing that I had wanted to talk about this story at one point because it was in direct relation to this update. I don't know why, for the life of me, I didn't just send it so it'll be... Okay, hold on. I think I'm almost there. Let me see. No, that's not it. Just one moment, guys. You know what, baby? I found my mouse tonight, and so I don't have to hold the little flat pad, the mouse on the laptop. I have my mouse, and I can stroll a lot faster. So I know y'all heifers over there getting impatient, but hold on. Let me get the information, girl, so we can really break it down. Y'all know y'all nosy as hell too. Y'all be want to see what's going on. And girl, they did that. I know, yes, the fuck they did, bitch. They did that. They tried it. They tried it down. Oh, I'm finna be so mad because I just saw this article when I was getting the commentary ready for tonight. And my God conscious told me to send it to myself and I didn't. Where is it? Hold on, because I really want y'all to see how tired and ran down and low down Georgia's penal system, their criminal system is, where they house the criminals. Like if y'all in Georgia, baby, don't break the law. Please try to be on your best behavior, because girl, I don't know if y'all gonna leave from up out of there. Don't break the law, period. Shit, don't nobody got time to be putting no damn bum money together and paying these damn folks. Shit. Sit in the damn corner somewhere and count to 10. Y'all, I cannot find it. Oh, I want to show y'all this article. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna move forward because I can't find the article, and I really wanted to show y'all the article. Okay, there we go. Right there. There we go. Hold on, let's go back over here. Let's push this. Okay, I found the article, guys. Now, y'all tell me, am I tripping or did I go too far when Ice just said, don't get in no trouble over there in them Georgia streets? Because, girl, we don't know if Nikki Shay Thomas. Hey, Nikki Shay. Hey, baby. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Miss Patrick. What it do? Say less. Hey, Keila. My heart goes out to this family. I know it's really sad, but let me show you how much I'm not tripping about Georgia. Hold on. Baby, y'all finna gag. You guys are about to gag. That's what. Don't get mad at me, girl. This what this corrupt system that y'all say. You are conspiracy theorists. You're just down with conspiracy theories. Okay, am I now? Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, do y'all see this? What does it say? This woman is from Atlanta. Woman 19 unalived in jail after being held for 8 weeks over a misdemeanor. Okay, hold on.
Like she's not supposed to be here.
Denied bond for missing court on a vandalism charge, 19-year-old Noni Batiste Kazuko spent the last 8 weeks of her life locked up. One of her former cellmates, who asked to remain anonymous for fear of retribution on her active case, says Noni would slam her head against the wall.
It wasn't like a soft bang. It was
Why are y'all bringing up the fact that this baby had mental illness and she was found unalived in the jail? That is not the issue at hand currently. The issue at hand is this baby was found unalived in how? Now it's okay. Hold on. Let me read the article. 19-year-old Noni Batiste Kazuko's tragic unaliving in Fulton County Jail has brought. Hold on. Let me put my mic back in, y'all. Hold on, because I had it out so you guys can hear. Okay. To the issue of mental illness being ignored within the prison system. Noni, who had been incarcerated for 8 weeks on charges of trespassing and vandalism, exhibits signs of mental illness during her time in jail. According to witnesses, her cellmate, known as Amanda, said Noni was hearing voices and engaging in self-harming behavior prior to her unaliving in July. Amanda firmly believed that if Noni's mental illness had been recognized and proper care provided, her unaliving could have been prevented. Noni's family, who confirmed her struggle with mental illness, is determined to uncover the truth about the circumstances surrounding her unaliving. The U.S. Department of Justice is now investigating allegations of discrimination against individuals with mental illness in the Fulton County Jail. Now, the last case that we just talked about, I believe allegedly that young man was suffering from mental illness as well. Allegedly, in my opinion, I do believe that was okay. Noni's case is not an isolated incident. Another inmate, Monte Stinson, also unalived in his cell at the same jail. Stinson was found comatose, and attempts to revive him were unsuccessful. The conditions at the jail have come under scrutiny following the unaliving of Lashawn Thompson, who suffered from can you turn the volume a little bit, please? Okay, from a severe bedbug infestation. 3 top officials resigned as a result of Thompson's unaliving, highlighting the dire state of the jail's facilities. Our family is committed to uncovering all the facts surrounding this shocking and unfortunate occurrence. Nani's family expressed in a statement, if it is discovered that Nani's unaliving is the fault of those who were responsible for her care, they will be held accountable. This was posted 1 day ago. So was I tripping? Hold on. Let me let y'all hear this. Hold on.
To begin with,
it was clear she just needed somebody. Like I guess when she said to get her hair done, like,
hold on.
She was calm.
According to the incident report obtained by Fox 5, no one knew Noni was in trouble until dinner rounds. An inmate worker there to deliver food said she was facing.
How do they not know that she's in trouble until dinner rounds? And I'm pretty sure that this facility should have known that she had mental illness prior to booking her in, because they ask all of those questions in your booking process. So why was she not on a aggravated or a mental health tank or something like that, where she would have like extra care? Or was she, and this is still the care that they provided her? I want to know that. I need answers to that question. Like, it's so much that can be asked.
Guards' efforts to resuscitate her didn't work. Noni's family speaking out for the first time in a statement, saying they're, quote, committed to uncovering all the facts surrounding this shocking and unfortunate occurrence. Adding, if it is discovered that Noni's death was the fault of those who were responsible for
like they paid this other family $4 million, get ready to pay up
her care, they will be held accountable. Amanda says that banging noise still haunts her at night, but she also remembers Noni's beauty.
She would, every now and then, she would start singing, and I think that was the tear from the voices as well. I still can.
She was still a sweet young lady from what I'm hearing. She just suffered from mental illness, and mental illness is not a birth certificate for ignorance, for neglect. Get so tired of people who are not educated about mental illness, and because they don't have the patience and the knowledge to be able to deal with someone with mental illness, they just kind of get frustrated and don't want to deal with them altogether. And then we run into problems like this. We continue to have headlines like this, breaking news like this.
You can, hear her voice. Like, I'll hear her voice and I remember.
Never been in general population to begin with.
It was clear she just needed somebody. Like, I guess when she said to get her hair done, like, she was calm.
According to the incident report obtained by Fox 5, no one knew Noni was in trouble until dinner rounds. An inmate worker there to deliver food said she was face down and unresponsive, so she called.
Okay, I don't want to see no more of that, child. That's making. Let's stop that. Yeah, but I want to know what in the death penalty is going on in Georgia's penal system. Like, that's the second case. And then according to that article that we just went over, guys, I believe I read them say that Nani's case was not a standalone case. Like somebody else had just recently died that had mental illness in the exact same jail. Now, I was relating that with the fact that it was all in Georgia. This incident was in the exact same jail with her. I think it's something going on down there in Georgia. Y'all better get down there and see what's going on, y'all African-American people down there in the good state of Georgia. Y'all better start writing to y'all mayors and governors. Because if they see they can get away with a couple of, they'll keep going. What's going to stop them? That's why they felt like they could do what they did in Montgomery the other day and got closed-pinned. See, the Trump supporters had came from Washington, D.C.'s White House to the heart of the hood. See, the African-American people that y'all deal with at an elite political level are not the same as the African-American people in the heart of the hood. So you probably can smack them around and call them nigger. There's no telling allegedly a court, just in my opinion, it's no telling how the Donald Trumps and the George Bushes and Ronald Reagans of the world really treat the Bill Cosbys that visited the White House. See, Bill Cosby is, a millionaire and he comes from a certain background, That's like saying, oh, I'm going to go to Compton as a Trump supporter and deal with the black African-American men in Compton or Brooklyn or Bed-Stuy, New York, in the exact same way that I deal with the African-American men in the White House who was raised in the suburbs. See, it's just two different like type of mentalities. Yeah, on the outside, we are all melanated people of a darker hue. That's true. But see, when you're raised in the hood, that nigger with the ER on the end of it hits differently. And so that may be true in the White House, according to elite in politics, but no, not in our kind of real world. See, they feel like they can just keep going with wrongdoing. Oh, we got away with that one. See how they had went to the White House and incited a whole fight, Trump and his supporters, and tried to overthrow the election? They feel like they can get away with something a couple of times. That's what they're going to do. This is what they've been showing us since the beginning of time. They have a whole nation of people down here that they just woke up one day and said, hey, I'm going to get this big gigantic ship, enough to hold about 100,000 of them. Let's go over here to this whole nother country and just go and take these people on the ship and bring them over here. And, they're grizzly bears and we're polar bears. And even though we're bears, I think a polar bear and a grizzly bear lives totally different. And let's come and indoctrinate our European non-black ways and civilizations in the Caucasus Mountains. Whole nother conversation for another day. In the Caucasus, let's implement our Caucasus Mountain ways, as the cavemen that we are amongst these human beings. And let's tell them anytime that they are not in accordance to our Caucasus ways of living, then they suffer from mental retardation. You're a thug. You're ghetto. You are... What's wrong with you? Just so much mind fuck. So that's the point I'm coming from when I say Georgia residents. Hey, Georgia. Like the little Ray Charles song, Georgia. Hey, Georgia. We see the beginning of the erasure of African-American people down in y'all penal system down there. So you guys may want to start going to the town city meetings and participating in what's going on in your jail system. Because I don't think this is a coincidence, okay? But that's just my opinion, allegedly, which I'm entitled to feel the way that I feel, okay? So that's just how I feel. If y'all, you don't want to believe me, you don't want to take my advice, then I can't have music playing in my video. Don't take my advice. Don't take my advice. I'm just bringing you this part of the conversation because I feel like something is going on down there. But that's just my opinion. But I will digress and move forward with tonight's commentary. We have... Okay, let me just pull up the initial statement. Okay, Jamie Foxx. He made a statement that was not too kind amongst the Jewish community, the same Jewish community that Kanye West was taken out by in less than 23 seconds. They had wiped his bank accounts almost dry to bone, just bone dry to desert dryness. The same group of people that Kanye West not too long ago, maybe within the last 12 months ago, spoke out about how they own everything. So everybody should already know that. Don't speak about the Jews, okay? Don't speak about the Jews, okay? I don't know why Jamie Foxx chose to come. Jamie, now you just got out of recovery. They were saying you was being cloned. You was, Jamie, now you, and then you just make your comeback like this right here. Jamie, now come on. Like, you should have just put out a CD. Damn, a record. Why I gotta be reporting on you for being in controversy with the Jewish community? We're going to hit on this and we're going to hit out because you ain't finna get me in trouble with no goddamn Jewish Jamie Foxx. I'm just giving y'all the news. I'm just telling y'all what happened. Let me pull up the article. Let me find the article of what he had initially said. What got him out of the backlash. Jamie Foxx issues an apology. No, prior to the apology. Jennifer Aniston. Oh, girl, shut up. Nobody cares about Jennifer Aniston. But I'm going to show y'all what she said, too, with her. I'm going to speak against the black men with the black pink that I really would kill you black women over. Yeah, hence, which is why Iggy Azalea is writing letters to the judge asking for leniency for Tory Lanez. Girl, you know they love to fight us up with the black pink. You know they do. Just get it. You can have it. Tory Lanez type dude. Yeah, girl, you can have him, white girl. You can have him. They killed it. Okay, here's the initial statement, okay, that caused this whole big frenzy with Jamie Foxx and him being thrown by the townspeople in the Jewish community and, you know, being told that, hey, you're not going to come out and talk about us like that. You're not going to come out and you're not going to say those types of things. And then, of course, the good God-fearing Jennifer Aniston with her Becky and Karen privileges decided to chastise this African-American man. I don't understand why is the African-American men in the hip-hop industry and in the film industry not speaking about how Jennifer Aniston needed to shut her mouth and stop demasculizing this man. She's a preference, guys. You know, the preference, the non-black women that you guys say are soft and gentle. They're not ghetto. And they mind their businesses and they don't talk too much. You do know the woman named Jennifer Aniston, black men, if you can hear me, your preference, you know, as a non-black woman, she's your preference. You know, she didn't show herself to be very soft and gentle. She was being very Black China. It was giving Suki with the good cooch. Why are you speaking on topics, Jennifer? You know, this is outside of your box of being this holy, safe, white, bright light, you know, this, oh my God, to the universe. Well, it spoke out. Hey, black men, hey, nearby African-American men, your preference. She came out of her soft pillow. She was acting like an Africana. So you might want to check your preference and tell her, look, I ain't gonna have you acting horrid like no African-American woman. You shuts up. If I nash you nothing, so you start to act like them black bitches. You talking when you ain't been talked to. Y'all better get y'all preference. We'll get there. Hold on. We'll get there. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen just in case you don't believe me. Okay, so Mr. Jamie Foxx is in the news because he stated they unalived this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends, hashtag fake love. He was telling the truth, God darn it. He was telling the truth, but who are we? Who are we? We're the same citizens who read this Bible that you made before us as human beings to read the story of the man named Jesus. And his disciples, 12 of them, unalived him. So when he says they unalived this dude named Jesus, he was speaking about the 12 disciples. Now, I don't know if those 12 disciples were Jewish people or not. Don't come over here with that. I'm just going according to this holy Bible that as a little girl, when I had to go to church and see this porcelain God, you know, I'm just going according to the scripture. And it does say, according to Jamie Foxx, they unalived this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Now, Jamie, you know darn gone well. They don't want you talking about nothing that happened to like kind of make sense when you break it down. Now, you know. Now, why did you say this, Jamie Foxx? Hashtag fake friends, hashtag fake love. So what I get from that is someone who was pretending to be a friend who's really not has been in Jamie Foxx's circle. And he kind of looking at them like, baby, I read the Bible. I know what friends will do to you. I know you a snake in the grass. I know know you don't mean me no good, Harpo. That's what I'm getting from him saying that, because he went deep to make sure that the other person understood that, baby, I know you cutthroat. I know you're not my friend. I know you'll do me in. I know you will. But who was he talking to? Was he talking to somebody in the industry? I wonder. Because when he was sick not too long ago, there were these conspiracy theory stories floating around about Puffy having something to do with it, because Jamie Foxx supposedly, allegedly had a video of some things that had took place at a party of Puffs, and baby, I'm just saying, don't baby, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm just giving y'all what was said allegedly, according to the naysayers. So let's see what some people had to say in the comments. Okay. Y'all know what he mean, and he's absolutely right. My granny used to say, if they did it to a sinless, perfect man, imagine what they would do to you. I honestly feel like he was saying, dude, in the viewpoint of how Jesus was unalived and treated like any other dude, and people been unaliving lately, it can happen to anyone. Okay, let's read what this long statement said. Oh, they had it on their mind. Okay. Jamil mixed underscore does said, like on some real ish, though this Jewish community is getting out of hand. They are making it seem like they went through more stuff and more important than the black community. Same ish, they went through, the black community have faced worse and for longer periods of time, and still take on racism till this day, when really have the Jewish community took a loss in our day of age. We are steady losing people in the African American community over stupidity and getting divided, and they divert our attention into stuff that shouldn't even matter that much. A bad word isn't as bad as white men unaliving a black male for no reason, or a black male being unalived from police brutality. People need to wake up. They start ish like this to throw black community out. Need to start coming together as a group without violence. This was posted 5 days ago, I think, right before the Montgomery, Alabama. So that aged well, young men. Okay, when you say black people need to start coming together, look at Yeezy. If the black community was at one, it would be the most powerful force reckoned with. Black community have done many things Jew/white community wasn't even civil without them. So who is really the problem? Non-black community was barbaric and was inhuman, causing pain. If you do history, this is time for change. Really shouldn't be no race better than none, skin color, or language shouldn't even matter. But the word is so full of fake fear / taught at home, jealousy and anger. Everyone just need to obtain more patience and understanding, baby. That's what Mr. Jamal mixed underscore duh had to say about it. That's how he was feeling. Y'all saw it. Those were his words and not mine. His words. I didn't say it. But I think this brother made some very valid points. Hence, we've seen the power of what the African American community could do in Montgomery, Alabama, just the other day. Okay, so looks like right after that happened, after Jamie Foxx saying that, Jennifer Aniston faced some backlash, according to the Shade Room. Jennifer Aniston trends after people believe that she threw Jamie under the bus in her apology to fans. Jennifer Aniston is trending after many social media users believe that she threw Jamie Foxx under the bus. As we previously reported, Jamie issued an apology to the Jewish community for since deleted post about Jesus. Jennifer, who faced backlash for liking the controversial post, also issued an apology to her fans, but people aren't here for it. Okay. Jennifer Aniston owes Jamie Foxx an apology because this is just silly. This really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident. And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends and anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of anti-Semitism, and I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind, period. Actor Jamie Foxx post, they okay, so that's what she had to say. That's what she responded. The way y'all can't comprehend that Jennifer Aniston is the one they came for, liking Jamie Foxx post, not she came for Jamie Foxx. It's so ridiculous. Y'all are slow AF for real. Okay, so another mammy. There's a lot of culture misunderstanding at play with the Jamie Foxx Jennifer Aniston discussion. Jamie's post in context and colloquially within the Black community spoke to friendship betrayal. At the same time, white evangelism has weaponized similar phrases to the anti-Semitic. Oh my goodness, baby, that was going in. Jamie Foxx was minding his black was minding his black A business, talking about fake friends, and here comes Jennifer Aniston ready to call the manager because of her lack of understanding, child. Okay, so you guys get the gist of what was going on, baby. That was not for Jennifer Aniston. Just like Iggy Azalea sticking her nose in African-American people business, that has nothing to do with her. Here comes Jennifer Aniston doing the same exact Becky Karen, complexion protection, white supremacy, and privilege behavior. Okay, so Jamie Foxx issues an apology to the Jewish community after receiving backlash for a recent post about Jesus. Okay, Jamie Foxx has issued an apology to the Jewish community after receiving backlash for his recent post about Jesus. Jamie shared a post to his Instagram on Friday saying, "They unalive this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you?" Followed by the hashtag fake friends, fake love. He later deleted the post, but not before people accused him of being anti-Semitic. A report published by Time of Israel explains that Jamie's post alludes to the Jewish a belief that alludes to the Jewish decide a belief that Jewish people are collectively responsible for the unaliving of Jesus. Actress Jennifer Aniston also issued an apology after fans noticed that she liked Jamie's post. The post said, "They unalive this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you?" Followed by a hashtag that said fake friends, fake love. He never mentioned Jewish anywhere in that statement. Why would that allude to him being like disrespecting the Jewish decide and the belief that Jewish people are collectively responsible for the unaliving of Jesus? That's something y'all pulled out. He didn't say anywhere in this statement. He was speaking about the 12 disciples. And in the Holy Quran, the 12 disciples, I don't believe were Jewish people. That's the Bible that you guys have written for people to buy into your story, your history of biblical days. I still don't see him disrespecting the Jewish decade in that comment. I just don't see it. He was speaking more on the lines of fake friends and fake friendships, and knowing, like, even in the Bible days before we had all of this civilization, friends were taking out their best friends, hence the 12 disciples. He never said hence the 12 Jewish disciples. I think that's a reach. I don't agree with that. I think that's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. And I think it's a really, really hard reach. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I know I'm not following that one. I don't get that one. Okay. So let's go on to our next topic with Mr. Bill Cosby. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's share the screen because I don't think this one is showing anything. This was posted 5 days ago. They just would not leave Bill Cosby alone. Bill Cosby faces another. Hold on, let me plug up my microphone. Cosby faces another assault allegation. Singer Morgan Pickard claims he drugged and ate her. Looks like another woman has come forward and accused Bill Cosby of blank assault. According to the Daily Mail, singer Morgan Pickard filed a lawsuit in New York on Friday claiming the comedian drugged her and ate her. In the lawsuit, Pickard claims Cosby used his power, fame, and prestige to actually abuse her. The lawsuit also listed Kaufman Astoria Studios, the Carsey Warner Company, and NBC Universal Media in the lawsuit. So not only is she suing Bill Cosby, she is okay. It says the lawsuit also listed Kaufman Astoria Studios, the Carsey Warner Company, and NBC Universal Media in the lawsuit. She says she coming for that bag. Give me that bag. Give me that bag. All I want is that bag. Give me that bag. She said, not just you, Mr. Billionaire Bill Cosby. I want the, what you got in your bank account times 500 from Kaufman Astoria Studios, Carsey Warner Company, and NBC Universal Media. Picker alleges that she met Cosby in 1987 when he invited her on the set of The Cosby Show. After getting to know each other, Pickard says she became close with him and his wife and claims she looked at Cosby as a father figure. But further into the lawsuit, the singer alleges Cosby would often offer her to drink alcohol, claiming that the drinks made her black out on multiple occasions. She went on to explain that on one certain day when she was at Cosby's house, she had one of his drinks. She had one of his drinks and allegedly woke up in a hotel room naked with soreness. Pickard's lawyer spoke with Fox Digital and released a statement saying, "Today was the first step towards obtaining some measure of justice for Miss Pickard. We want to thank New York State for passing the Adult Survivors Act, which allows Miss Pickard and other people who were actually abused as adults to bring a civil lawsuit until November 23rd, 2023. And baby, she made sure she made the deadline. Why they giving out Bill Cosby bands and his fortune and his money, baby? Why they say I can get it? Let me go over here and put my little story in. Let me go over here and put my little verdict in. Let me go over here and put that off in the little collection. Let me go over here and say and follow the bandwagon. Let me go over here and bother this senior citizen who has done so much positivity through entertainment and television for his community. Let me go and figure out a way to help bring this African American man's imagery down, because he's one of the positive ones who was always looked at in a great, but not good, but great light. He is the Tyler Perry, Curtis Jackson. Let's see who else African. Tyler Perry and Curtis Jackson blueprint. I bet you did file before November 23rd, 2023, regardless of when the abuse occurred. We look forward to holding Mr. Cosby and his enablers responsible for their actions. Cosby's lawyer. So why is Bill Cosby face the only face that's being presented in the media for this lawsuit? Because she is clearly not just suing Mr. Cosby. She clearly feels that she was abused by more than just Bill Cosby. But why are we only getting a statement about the incident with Mr. Bill Cosby and not about the other entities listed on the lawsuit? I'm confused. Why are they in the studio? How are they responsible? Are you saying that some of the allegations took place on the property, at the actual studio? Like, let's read that again. It says, regardless of when the abuse occurred, we look forward to holding Mr. Cosby and his enablers responsible for their actions. Cosby's lawyer, Andrew Wyatt, previously denied all of the other allegations against her client. It is disappointing to see that these alleged distractors are able to monetize false allegations against Mr. Cosby, Wyatt said to the news outlet. I'm not getting that one. Like, she clearly is suing more than Bill Cosby, yet and still he's the face for the lawsuit for the media. Yet we only hear a complaint about the things that he alleged did to Miss Pickard. We don't see any allegations according to this article. If there's another one out, if somebody wants to email me at therealconvo@gmail.com with a different article about maybe what could have happened between herself and the NBC Universal Media, the Carsey Werner Company, and the the Kaufman Astoria Studios, because they're also listed in this lawsuit. But like, we got a little backstory about her going to Bill Cosby's house and, you know, taking a drink and then later waking up in a hotel room with soreness on her body. We like, where are the stories about the other three entities listed in the lawsuit? It's very strange to me, because I'm definitely not for this type of behavior done to men and or women. I'm totally against this type of thing, this type of just I'm definitely against it and don't stand up for it. But I do have that question, and get the fuck out of here if you don't. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have a real conversation about this. Yeah. But how do you have a lawsuit against 4 people? Only one has been presented in the media for the face of the lawsuit. It's giving gimmick. It's giving gimmick. It's giving gimmick. It's giving pay me. It's giving give me that bread. Give me that bread. All I want is that bread. Look, Kim, out of bag from off the 9 album. Yes, it's giving give me that bread. All I want is that bread. That's what it's very much so giving. That's not making sense to me at all. That makes no sense. But they didn't stop there. This article was printed 5 days ago on Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked. And then I had saw where it looks like Miss Janice Dickinson. Let's see what's going on with Miss Janice Dickinson as it relates and pertains to Bill Cosby. Okay. So let me go ahead and make sure that I share the screen with you guys. So this article was actually printed June 14th, before the article about Morgan Pickard. It says 9 women, including former model Janice Dickinson, are suing Bill Cosby for blank assault. In the latest turn of events surrounding the Bill Cosby assault allegations, 9 women, including Janice Dickinson and Lil Bernard, have filed a lawsuit against the comedian, per TMZ. This comes shortly after Nevada passed a law removing the statute of limitations for civil cases, allowing these women to seek justice. The lawsuit accuses Cosby of using his power, fame, prestige. The lawsuit accuses Cosby of using his power, fame, and prestige to isolate and assault each of the women. Some of them will be interviewed by the NBC News, shedding light on their experience and bringing attention to the case. Cosby's spokesperson has dismissed the lawsuits as motivated by media attention and greed, while Cosby himself continues to deny all allegations of blank abuse. Janice Dickinson and Lily Bernard, 2 of the women involved in the lawsuit, have come forward with their accounts of blank assault. According to the lawsuit, Dickinson alleges that Cosby invited her to Lake Tahoe in 1982 and gave her a pill that made her groggy before blanking her. So he gave you a pill that made you groggy before blanking you. These stories sound very similar. So the last story made it seem like he was kind of being like sneaking around and like not telling the women that, yeah, I'm gonna put a boo in your drink. I'm gonna put, something to make you relax in your drink. He just kind of like did it on his own, and she just woke up at this hotel room and she didn't know where she was at. And I was really, really sore, and this is what happened. I was okay, but so somebody why would they be sneaky with one and then in the next one just say, hey, here's the pill right here, and just straight up let this victim know, hey, yeah, I be giving pills and you're gonna feel good, and then when you get to start feeling good, then that's what I'm gonna slide on up in there up on you, baby. Bernard claims that Cosby arranged for her to travel to Nevada in 1990 under the pretense of meeting with Hollywood producers, but instead he invited her to his hotel suite and blanked her. Both women assert that they were unable to consent or oppose the actual acts that took place. The accusations against Cosby span a period between 1979 and 1992, with the incidents allegedly taking place in Cosby's suite at a Las Vegas hotel. Now, between these years of 1979, I know up until about 1989 or 1990, like African American men were still like the fear of the non-black men in the industry was very much so way more thicker than what it is now. I have a lot of questions about this Bill Cosby lawsuit thing. Even back then, like it just didn't sound right. Like back in those days, back in them days right there, no. They was no. Like you had to be bold. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so back in those days, I don't like y'all trying to act like it's the Kanye West and Kim Kardashian era where like during those days, like they were still having like it was still very much so looked down upon by racial couples. I don't take Bill Cosby to be a dumb man. Like I don't take him to be the type of person that's not educated about his ancestry in race in America. And so when we had Ray Charles in the 50s, 60s, and 70s not performing in Georgia because of the racism, you're saying Bill Cosby was so cocky that he was taking y'all's women who they knew were forbidden fruit back then. It was not the Kim Kardashian era then. You know, y'all had the boys trained very well back then to know that you guys as women were off limits, but they still found their way over there to the you know, the black men some type of way. Because fast forward, we have the whole Kardashian non-black woman in her clan of the family, except for, you know, excluding what's her name, Kourtney Kardashian, marrying and propping up with African American men. So I don't think that was that era yet, and I can't see Bill Cosby being so cocky and so full of himself that he would just say, oh, I know what time I'm living in during a time and an age where it's looked down upon when African American men are messing with what they call forbidden fruit. So I'm just gonna, you know, still be Adam and go over there and eat off of Eve. Yeah, okay. It's giving money grab to me. It's very much so giving a money grab. It's very much so like giving, okay, right before this statute of limitation runs out, let's go ahead and make sure we collect our Dougies, shall we, off of Mr. Bill Cosby. He was already convicted of such crime. It would be easy to convince the civil court that those were not his only victims, that he indeed had other victims, and here they are. So yeah, let's go ahead and get us a couple of good God-fearing women of you know, of supremacy and, you know, privilege, and let's get him in front of the crispiest, you know, cleanest, purest judge from the 1902s, and let's present this case to them. And, you know, because we have this statute that protects us and we can go ahead and grab that money. I don't believe it, and I call it bullshit. Yeah, it is bullshit. But I can't say that the next case is, and this case was all over the blogs last week. And I really did want to get on top of it. But I mean, news is news as long as it's news and we can verify it. We're going to come here and we are going to talk about it. So I'm not going to be in a rush. Okay, so let's do this. Go potty. Go use the restroom. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so as you guys all know, Lizzie background singers, background dancers are suing her because allegedly they feel like that she created a hostile work environment. They were made to do things that they didn't want to do. Let me go back and find the article. Let me just give you guys. Let's go here. Let me find the article about the initial lawsuit, and then let's just bring it up to date. We'll do that. How about that? Takes no time. Let's go through it. Let's see. Where are we? Come on, Miss Lizzo. Because this topic was trending last week like hot. I mean, burning, scorching, hot, on fire. Okay. And see, it has been so much going on. My DM is full of stories. But let's go back and get the backstory about the lawsuit and then bring it up to date. And we have to get around to Mr. Donald Trump being convicted, being indicted on federal charges for trying to overturn and overthrow the 2020 election. How late is that? That is like, okay, let's see. Okay, let's pull this article up right here. Let's go ahead and share the screen once more. Let's get you guys this article right here. Okay, former employee of Lizzo speaks out after the artist was accused of blank harassment and weight shaming. For clarification, can you not do that? Go sit down, please. Go sit down. Okay, for clarification, I'm not a part of the lawsuit, but this was very much my experience and my time there. Big shout out to the dancers who had the courage to bring this to light. Well, looks like some of Lizzo's former employees are speaking out after the news of her lawsuit. Okay, so these are more people coming out that worked up under Lizzo after the lawsuit was filed that came out and spoke. Echoing what Sequest said, love, I haven't been a part of that world around 3 years for a reason. I very much applaud the dancers' courage to bring this to light. And I grieve parts of my own experience. I'd appreciate space to understand my feelings. Wow, that came from my sister forever. Only a few know what we've been through. Love you, Quinn. Somebody named Quinn Wilson, which I think is a Hollywood director. Okay. Played it by Bethany said, and as her parents on the receiving end of the phone calls during all those years, I can unequivocally confirm that the mental abuse our daughters was put through was and still is traumatic. We are proud of her for undergoing therapy to work through her past with the individual. If Quinn Wilson felt now was the time to share her truths, we fully support her as her family. Wow. That was just like more people coming forward after the fact that, hold on, y'all can't be in my business. No, you can't be in my business. People nosy. Let me find the initial lawsuit and the girls speaking and what they had to say. Like, this thing was all over social media last week. Let me see. Let's see. Where are the girls at speaking about what happened? Okay, looks like more people are coming forward and detailing their experiences with Lizzo. Sophia Nahili Allison, who is an Oscar-nominated filmmaker from Los Angeles, took to her Twitter Tuesday to say she walked away from directing a documentary about Lizzo because of how the singer treated her. Allison's comments comes after Lizzo was sued by the three of her former backup dancers who accused the artist of blank harassment and weight shaming. Allison claims she spent 2 weeks with Lizzo and couldn't take it anymore. In 2019, I traveled a bit with Lizzo to be the director of her documentary. I walked away after 2 weeks. I was treated with such disrespect by her, Allison wrote. I witnessed how arrogant, self-centered, and unkind she is. She said, I was not protected and thrown into a blankety situation with little support. My spirit said to run as fast as you freaking can, and I'm so grateful I trusted my guts. Charlene Sanchez, who was another person that was allegedly a part of this documentary, claims that Allison's comments were all true. I was a part of the documentary with Sophia. This is all true. I had to vent to so many of my friends about it. It was such a small crew, and the experience of working with Lizzo was a nightmare. She said, "Wow, Lizzo, girl, they saying that you are a major bitch." That's what they're saying, Lizzo. They saying you running away directors and what? Who is this person? A filmmaker, Sophia Nahili Allison, who is an Oscar nominated filmmaker from Los Angeles. Lizzo, this is not looking good, Miss Mamas. This is not looking good for you. Let me go and see if we can find the article with the girls speaking. Let me go and see, Miss Lizzo. Where are the girls? Where are the girls? Lizzo, seeing they're African American women too. We have to hold you accountable, Miss Lizzo. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. I'm going to keep following the case. What do I personally feel? I think it's possible for hurt people to hurt other people, if that makes sense to you. You know, and Lizzo has been very vocal about the fact that she faces a lot of like discrimination because she's on the thicker side of the spectrum, and you know the discrimination things that she has endured in the industry. So it's not a secret that, you know, Lizzo doesn't receive the best treatment. I don't know if this is some, you know, once I get the power, you know, like how Bishop had the juice, and once he had got the juice, we seen how he had acted. I don't know. This is bad, Lizzo, because I saw the young ladies go on TMZ and do an interview with him. What is his name? Harvey Weinstein. And he was an attorney at one point, and he was very much so conducting that interview like an attorney and not a podcaster or a journalist. He was in attorney mode. That's just my opinion. Hold on. Doesn't look like I see the video with the girls, but I did have a video in here where the women had spoke out. Hold on one moment. My little babies had came in here, so I had to mute the speaker. So just one moment, guys. I'm looking for the article because when I tell y'all something, I like to prove it with facts. Yes, the real lie. Go ahead and subscribe to the video, to the channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. Okay, just one moment. Okay, hold on. Where is this interview at about the girls? Hold on. If it's too far up. Okay, Lizzo accused by former backup dancers. Okay, I think I already read that. I did. Yep. I'm looking for the interview that the girls did with TMZ. Where is it? I think that was on the Shade Room. Hold on, because I be having that was about Pee Wee Herman not being with us anymore. Rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman. Okay, let's see. Okay, here it is right here, guys. Let me play it. Let me share the screen. Okay. Let's share the screen. Like the video, guys. Hit the like button. It costs you nothing to hit the like button, please. Thank you. Lizzo accuser speak out, claiming the singer would say things like, dancers get fired for gaining weight. Oh my goodness, no, Lizzo.
Both of you parted company with Lizzo. Was it just kind of happened? Were you terminated? Did you quit? How did the separation go?
This guy right here is a previous attorney. And I want you guys to pay attention to his verbiage and the verbiage that he uses when he's interviewing the young ladies. I'm going to play you guys some of the video. I'm not going to play all of the video because, like I said, I'm a new content creator. I'm new to YouTube. I know some of the rules, but I don't know all of the rules. So I'm going to try to pause it every 20-something seconds, but I'm going to try to let you guys see the gist of what's going on. It looks like there are 4 clips.
And days later, her that.
Okay, so
dancers get fired.
Speaking on all 4. So that's the first clip. This is the second one. So let's go.
Parted company with Lizzo. Was it just kind of happened? Were you terminated? Did you quit? How did the separation go?
Yeah, for me, my situation was a little bit different than Ari's. There was a meeting that Lizzo had. It was all of our meetings were pretty intense, but this one was a more intense meeting with her, just emphasizing the fact that she wasn't pleased with our performing.
But that lawyer is on his business. He got them sitting up there looking like non-violent individuals, peaceful and calm and so relaxed and non-confrontational. Okay, Lizzo, get lawyered up. Doesn't look like this lawyer is coming to play.
And that we still weren't dancing up to, her standards. And basically this was after the intense re-audition that we went through after, having hours of rehearsal, to which she then brought up the allegations of us drinking before shows. I raised my hand to speak. She allowed.
Raise your hand to speak? Who you talking to? Are we at a daycare facility? Because I'm not at a daycare facility. Why am I? Hey, Miss Teacher. What? At work? And I'm a grown woman? And Lizzo, you want me to, girl, I would have had told Lizzo, raise my hand for what? Oh, I don't do stuff like that. I'm not going to respond to fear. That's what I would have told Miss Lizzo if this really did happen.
Allowed me to speak. And in that moment, I let her know that, we never partook in those activities and that we would never put ourselves, her, or the show or our jobs in jeopardy.
Both of you parted company with Lizzo. Was it just
that, dancers get fired for gaining weight?
Lizzo, did you really tell these ladies that dancers get fired for gaining weight? And you come on, and you're on the big sector of things. So if what these young ladies are saying is true, then Lizzo, you are out of line. Lizzo is definitely in the wrong if this is true. I don't know. I'm going to follow the case. I can't say whether or not it's true or not. The case is ongoing, but I hope Lizzo didn't say these things.
And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know if she really meant to single me out in that moment. But when she looked at me and she said that, I was kind of like, so she's really concerned about my weight. And then,
so this girl thought you was concerned about her weight, but you really wasn't, because listen to what she's finna say, guys.
When we had that private meeting, when I was kind of cornered, they kind of wouldn't let me, get away with not telling them something personal. So it sounded like she felt like she was being intimidated to give them something, and it needed to be something personal and not just you went across the street and got a pack of bread. And a reason why something was wrong with me. So I ended up telling them that I struggle with, anxiety and depression, and that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. And as soon as I said eating disorder, they immediately were like,
Lizzo, this is bad. She said she have an eating disorder. She can claim all kind of mental anguish and stress that caused her. Yeah, this is bad.
We're like, oh, in their head, it was making sense as to why I was gaining weight, because it had something to do with an eating disorder problem. So that, dancers get fired for gaining weight. And then she kind of paused and looked at me, and I still don't know.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know about that one. I don't know, Lizzo. Hold on, but the plot does thicken. The plot truly does thicken. Let me get over here. It looks like she did get lawyered up. Lizzo did. Hold on. Just one moment. Hold on. I'm responding to a text, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Okay, so there was her interview with TMZ, the victims in the case. Let's see. We are starting to report on the passing. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just one moment, guys. Okay. So here, okay, let's see. Present. Share screen. Okay. Lizzo has reportedly hired attorney who represented Bill Cosby to fight his harassment lawsuit. Let's see. What are they saying?
Industry, in the TV industry, in Hollywood, where Finn is everything, and she was the one person that was like, no, it's not. And so I think that's why I'm so disappointed. I tend to believe that this happened, and the reason that I say this is because
you got people already saying that they tend to believe that this happened, Lizzo, and it hasn't even went to trial yet. Like, this is a big deal. The article says Lizzo has reportedly hired a high-powered attorney to fight her legal battle against 3 former dancers who have sued her for alleged sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment. Lizzo, this is not good. This is not good, girl. They were saying that you took them to a club in Paris and you wanted them to eat bananas at the woman thing, the part. Lizzo's attorney of choice, none other than Marty Singer, the renowned lawyer who has represented Hollywood men in crisis, including the likes of Charlie Sheen and Bill Cosby, per Forbes. With such a heavyweight legal representative on her side, Lizzo is ready to fiercely defend herself against these allegations. One of the plaintiffs, Ariana Davis, had previously spoken positively about Lizzo on camera, but now claims that she was trying to save her job and that the video was recorded before the alleged incidents took place. Lizzo's attorney believes that this video proves there are no legitimate claims in the lawsuit and is confident that Lizzo will be vindicated. However, Davis responded by stating that she was simply trying to please Lizzo and show her loyalty despite the toxic work environment. That happens, though. That does happen. Like, you try to get along to put on to get along. Trying to save your job. That does happen. So, I mean, I can believe that. The hiring of Marty Singer as Lizzo's attorney has certainly raised eyebrows among some fans known for his involvement in high-profile cases. Singer's presence signifies the seriousness with which Lizzo is approaching this legal battle. She better approach this battle seriously. These are some hell of allegations, and it's not really looking good for Sister Lizzo as the promoter of self-love. Even if you're on the bigger hue of things, the bigger spectrum of things, and as always, like, love yourself as a big girl. They are tarnishing the image. I don't know. Let me see how long with the seriousness which Lizzo is approaching this legal battle. With his experience and expertise, Singer is expected to mount a strong defense on behalf of his clients. Singer has wasted no time in firing back at one of the former dancers who accused Lizzo of creating a hostile work environment. Lizzo, why are you firing back and saying stuff to people? Don't say nothing to these young ladies. And y'all, I don't know what Lizzo fan base call themselves, but whatever y'all are, the Lizbies, the Lizos, the big girls, the muffins, the muffin tops, or whatever y'all are, do not be inciting Lizzo to say a damn thing to these victims. That's not smart. I am not proud of Lizzo for firing back. She don't need to be firing back a damn thing. No. No. Whoever gave you that advice, Lizzo, do not take it, run. Don't collect $200. Don't pass go. Sit down and let the lawyers do what the lawyers do. Because I so badly want to believe that you didn't do this, but why would these women come out and say this? Why? Because one of them said that, you know, she wants to sing. She wants to sing that bad to make up these type of allegations when she can just go put her best shit forward, get her a little following, get her name out there, use the fact that she's worked with Lizzo. And if this were true, like, it would be stupid of Lizzo to try to keep her down knowing that the young lady that has experienced this. So she could have just used the fact that she worked with Lizzo. That's powerful on a resume when you're trying to get in the industry. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if she did it or not. I can't say whether or not she did it. What I will say is I'm going to watch this case very close. And I'm just going to be keeping up with what's going on with it. When I see an update, I'll get on here and I'll give you guys an update. We are going to follow that case. I don't know, Lizzo, if you need to buckle up and settle out of court, girl, because you see how they did Miss Tiffany Haddish. They saying... Black women, y'all gonna be held accountable for y'all BS too, not just black men. So blacks as a whole, we're gonna be held accountable. If this is true, Lizzo, girl, gonna get that settled and issue an apology and go to anger management and some serious therapy. Because for you to be a big woman, try to body shame another big woman, that's not clicking. It's clicking downward all the way. I don't know if it's true or not. Last article about Lizzo. Let's see. Last article. I don't know, Lizzo. That's bad. Okay, it says, lawyers for Lizzo's former backup dancer say they are now reviewing more complaints in wake of lawsuit. Lizzo. Girl, the lawyers are saying that they're reviewing more complaints in your lawsuit. So do they have different victims? Lizzo, settle the case. What is going on? Okay, hold on. Let me read the article, girl. Whoa. Hold on. So y'all just posted two things saying the same thing. Okay, let me see. Lizzo accused by former backup dancers of blank harassment and weight shaming. Okay, it says just when the Lizzo news started to simmer down a bit, it appears that more people are trying to come forward with new complaints. Oh my goodness, talk about a domino chain reaction effect. Talk about a chain reaction. According to an exclusive report by NBC News, the lawyers representing 3 of Lizzo's ex-dancers have said they are now reviewing new complaints from women who claim to have been employed by the singer. While speaking with the news outlet, Ron Zambrano, the attorney representing the backup dancers, shared that his law firm is now looking into the allegations from at least 6 people who said they toured with Lizzo and on her Amazon Studios reality show, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. He explained that the new allegations are regarding blank charged environments. And failure to pay employees. Oh my God. But are these new complaints enough to move forward with a lawsuit? Zambrano says some of the claims. Okay, the article ends. Girl, so now they saying that you weren't paying Lizzo. Not only were you fat shaming, you was failing to pay your employees. They saying it was like sexually explicit charged environment. So, girl, you saying what they've been saying for years, that big girls are big, fat, and freaky, is true? Lizzo, girl, because see, I growed up with people that had like little sisters and big sisters that were fat, and they used to always say fat girls are real freaky. So, Lizzo, is that true? Because, girl, they said that you had wanted to go to some type of club where they, and I have the clip. But I have to get to my next story, because I definitely have the clip, Miss Lizzo, of you in an interview and that you want to go to the club in Paris and eat the banana out of the vajayjay, you know. So Lizzo, I'm gonna need you to fight some of your sexual demons. I'm just saying, girl, because girl, is it really that serious, or am I just a boring lay girl? Because girl, to eat some bananas out of a poon. Girl, come on, Lizzo. Now, I don't know, to each his own. Whatever you into, whatever get your rocks off, that's what get your rocks off, mom. I ain't got nothing to say about it. It ain't my business, but girl, me personally, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Baby, I don't need no yeast infections. I don't got time for no BV. None of that. You ain't putting nothing that go on the dinner table and in the kitchen over here in this. No, you're not doing it. Get back. Find you something else to do. You bored right now? You need something else to do? You know, like what's wrong? You done got confused? You forgot we humans? And this is a human body over here, and we can't put those type of things down in a sensitive area. That my body doesn't work like that. So Lizzo, or if you, I don't know, girl, you into the fruit in the body. That's what they saying, Lizzo. Lizzo, that's what they saying, girl. I'm just telling you what the people is saying, girl. This is what they are saying about you. This is what they saying about you. Girl, that's what they had said. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Okay, so let's move on to our next story. Oh, my Lord. This woman right here. Joseline Hernandez, Miss Joselina, Miss Spicy Latina. She's a spicy Latino woman. She's a spicy. She's not ghetto. She's not ratchet. She's my preference, and she's spicy. Warrants out for the arrest of Joseline Hernandez for battery of law enforcement officers. Oop! There is currently a warrant out for the arrest of Joseline Hernandez. She is being charged with battery of law enforcement officers. She's been charged with battery of law enforcement officers. You know, you guys, it's privileges. You privileged people. You know, your preference, the ones who you guys prefer, that you guys say are just, oh, she's just a spicy Latina. Well, spicy Latina backstage at the Floyd Mayweather fight, committing battery against law enforcement officers. There is currently no bond set. Court filings say she is due in court by August 10th, and if she does not appear, she will forfeit any eligibility for a bond. That's what they had said. So it looks like when she went to jail the night of the incident, when everything happened, the judge said, no, rewind the tape. Did I just see her strike an officer? Oh, she needs to be charged with battery of an officer. Let's add these two charges on to her. We need her in here by the 10th. And if she doesn't appear, she won't be eligible for bond. And when she do come to court for her current cases, we're going to lock her up, and she won't be allowed to get out on bond. Okay. So that was, okay, how long ago was that? That post was posted on July 30th. So by the Shade Room, right? So on August the 5th, well, 6 days ago would have been August the 3rd. So 3 days later after that post was posted, Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked posted this. Let's see what Hollywood Unlocked posted. According to Hollywood Unlocked, okay, what's going on? Okay, it says no comments. Ouch. Joseline Hernandez booked on 2 new felony charges over brawl with Big Lex. Oh, y'all can't hear. Hold on. Let me fix some stuff, because don't start acting up, internet. Hold on. Let me do a stop share. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on, because I believe this article has sound. Let me just go out and come back in. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's why. I keep forgetting when I have this in her. We're not going to be able to hear anything. Oh, they not playing the sound. Oh, because see, when I first looked at it, they had played the sound from her in court. This right here. Yes, they did, because she was standing over there to the side. Well, let me run through this article so y'all can see about y'all girl. The one that y'all love to support. The one that y'all love to, y'all preference. The one who y'all say they soft. They don't act. African American women are hard and mean and aggressive. Well, you're racially ambiguous, spicy Latina. Girl, this is what had happened, girl. So this is her at court. This is the court appearance. Oh, yes, it is. This is the court appearance. Oh, my goodness. Chaos breaks out inside the ring of Floyd Mayweather versus John Gotti, the third fight. Joseline Hernandez also seen in meal backstage. This is her. This is the officer. She was hitting this man. She was running around just randomly popping and hitting people for no reason on a coke panic, just a coke attack. Just out of control, just coked out, and like she was on that YouTube video talking about, I want to get fucked in my butt. I'm hot. Girl, if Joseline don't go sit her tired, lazy, Joseline, girl, come to the hood with that attitude. Like them Alabama people, them Trump supporters came to the heart of the hood. Girl, come to the heart of anybody's hood. I guarantee you'll get turned around at the border before you leave out of whatever state you are in. I cannot stand this beast, and I don't understand for the life of me why she is still on TV. Zeus Network, get her off of the TV. I'm not redoing my subscription until Joseline's Cabaret is a thing of the past. I don't like how she treats the girls on the Cabaret. I don't like how she diminishes them, talk to them down, talk to them like they a piece of trash, talks to them the way that Stevie J talked to her. Hence, hurt people hurt other people, like I said a while ago with the Lizzo whole thing. So Stevie J treated you like that and told you, back to the strip club you go. I'm going to see you back to the strip club. You want to go back to your strip club? So now that you feel like you have some power, you want to treat these women the way that Stevie J allegedly used to treat you, and tell them back to the strip clubs and treat them like hoes. Girl, sit down. Have several seats. Joseline has to be stopped. She sure in the hell does. Just like Tory Lanez needed to be stopped. Joseline, you are next. I don't give a damn about no good for TV. No. Get this monster out of here. This ghetto, ratchet, thug, criminal, Neanderthal is what she is. I'm not here for her. Because they have it set up to me, the way that it looks on her show, that she can attack these women. But the moment these women try to defend themselves and attack her back, security with their big old butt, they running over there, burn hugging the women, keeping them off of Joseline. But Joseline get to walk up and slap a bitch, cold cock a bitch. Girl, I wish you, girl, as soon as I see your girl, I wish you would. Girl, please. Joseline is bad in Hollywood. Look at her with this phone. See, they was playing this footage. You could hear. Look, she telling Ballistic, this is her boyfriend right here. She telling him that he's a punk, a faggot. No, that was her exact words. You faggot. It's on the internet. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie. It's on the internet. Because she was arrested. Joseline Hernandez booked on 2 new felony charges over brawl with big licks. So I guess they allowed her a bond, and then she was allowed to get out. But girl, I'll be glad when they take her off TV. Take this dog off TV. She is a disgrace to the population. She is a disgrace to the African American community. Take this Latina woman off TV. I don't tune in for Joseline. I can't do her. And if you would have seen the video, the recording, she's sitting over there in her little black and white 2-piece pantsuit, like she just Like she just didn't want to be there, and she didn't want to be bothered with what was going on, and she didn't understand why she had to be there because you hit 2 officers. You hit an officer. That girl, that had been a black man. Yeah, you want to claim you're an African-American woman. It's obvious that you are Latino and your complexion protection kicked in at that moment. Because had that been a Megan Thee Stallion or little Amber Ali acting like that, the way that you acted that night at the Floyd Mayweather Gotti fight, hitting police officers, hitting anybody that walked by you, in a manic rant, just in a coke manic outrage. Girl, bye, sit down. Give her all the time. Give her all the smoke. Yes, Miss Hernandez can get the smoke. I really do feel like because she went through so much abuse with Stevie J that she finally feels like she's in a position now to display that same type of behavior. So that's exactly what she's going to do with her power. She's going to hurt people the way that she has been hurt. Because I don't understand for the life of me why she feels a need to speak to the ladies the way that she speaks to them. I seen a clip on Hollywood Unlocked the other day. The little light-skinned girl with the hair shaved off in the back, cut short up here, and it's blonde. The one that was helping her fight Amber Ali, and the other girl on the last season 3 reunion, because it was the little Hispanic girl and the young lady I'm speaking about, and they are best friends, right? Every time Joseline jumped, they jumped. It was all shits and giggles and, baby chicks and doors and gents. It was all good on the season 3 reunion with this same young lady. Now we come back for Joseline's Cabaret season 4. I see on a clip, the girl is like, okay, yeah, whatever, Joseline. She like, no, whatever me. And bam, slap the girl. Baby, listen to me. I don't care about no production, no security, no nothing, no nada. Slap who? What? See, I couldn't do reality TV. I could have never, because I'm always talking about how if we had social media back when I was young. See, y'all think y'all a real personality. See, this new generation think they really popping. They not popping how our generation was. Baby, we was the personalities. What y'all think is a personality, y'all lightweight. But see, y'all got a lot of us beat in the reality world that come from out the hood and take these televised jobs and sign up to do these scripted scenes. I'm not finna do Neil scripted scene with a cokehead high off her dope, thinking she gonna slap me and talk to me like I'm the back of her mama's ass. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not that mature yet. I'm not that mature yet. Maybe one day. You put your hands on me, oh, you gonna get dotted and knotted back, boo. And I can't wait. See, they put Tommy on there. I believe Tommy and what's her name? The one that called her Chanelica, Jessica Dime. See, Jessica Dime and Tommy Lee, that was her number. See, she knew not to mess with them the way she used to do Carly Red and Mimi, and she didn't mess with Erica Mena either. Not Erica Mena, but Erica Scrappy Baby Mama. Oh no, Joseline did not. No, Joseline did not have no smoke for Erica for Scrappy Baby Mama. No, she did not. No, she did not. And Mimi used to try to play so unbothered, but girl, okay, whatever. I'm not going to talk against taking the high road. Take the high road if you want to take the high road. But girl, that stuff that she used to be doing on that show, oh, Joseline would have been matching her number with me. I'd have been demolished her. I'd have been laid her to rest. She wouldn't have to worry. Oh no, baby, don't worry about it. It's a fight scene. It's time to fight. It's time for the fighting part of the scene. Oh, come on, let's get it in. Let's get this going. Because I'm going to be stood up on you and all that. And then you like to run around her and think that you is this show and that you can whoop everybody. Girl, you just one hit, just bam, beat you right on down. I didn't finna fight you past a second. No, I'm not here for Joseline. I can't rock with her. She's a disgrace to women, period. The way that she acts, and I can't stand it. They steady giving her shows, rewarding her bad behavior. And I refuse to tune into anything that Zeus has going on as long as this criminal thug gangster woman, this Latino woman runs across the screen and speaks broken English and stumbles over her words and can't spell half of the stuff that she's saying, I refuse. I refuse. Hold on, y'all. It is so hard, y'all, when you have little kids and you trying to do stuff like this. I be want to be here. I would do longer lives with y'all, but I be having to get through the commentary. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to try to just start breaking it down into 30 minute, and start doing some pre-recorded videos for y'all because they off and on. They off and on. So yeah, I'm gonna play with my camera a little bit, and I'm gonna start giving you guys some pre-recorded videos and try to play around with some editing software. But yeah, you guys leave your comments down below, your thoughts down below in the comment section. Did you agree with tonight's commentary? Hold on, y'all can't see me. No. Y'all have to be able to see me. Did you agree with tonight's commentary? Tell me why you agreed. Tell me why you disagreed. Don't just get in there and say you agreed or disagreed. Girl, we have two-way conversations over here. While you are at it, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. And until next time, I have got to go, guys. Thanks for tuning in to The Real Convo.